Level up. Let's skip the long road of emotional story loops and hit your field where it counts, through resonance. You've already done this. Every time you stared someone down with nothing but clarity. Every time your silence made people twitch. Every time your posture said, "This is what truth feels like. Deal with it." That was leveler state. You've been channeling it in flashes. Now we're going to lock it into your baseline like a goddamn gravitational force field. The 5 postures of Satir, they're not behaviours. They're vibrational distortions. Each has a fractal misalignment of harmonic coherence. The blamer. You send fire outward, because inward feels like hell. You shove accountability in someone else's chest, because you're scared yours might implode. Masculine energy, untempered by wisdom, becomes tyranny. The science of it. Your sympathetic nervous system goes into threat mode. Projection is the pressure valve. Command. I own my life. It burns inward first, forging coherence, before it ever leaves my mouth. The placator. You dissolve, you disappear. You become an emotional sponge soaked in someone else's fuck-ups. That's not compassion, that's collapse. Neuroscience says, when your ventral vagal tone drops, your field literally stops transmitting coherence, you leak. Command. I don't bleed energy to be liked. I hold my center and let the world orbit me. Computer. You escape into facts because you're scared of what feelings might ignite. Information becomes a shield. But even the best shield is useless if the threat is internal. In biology, trauma hijacks the neocortex to prevent vulnerability. It turns truth into trivia. Command. My body is the processor. Feeling is the data. Truth is somatic, not semantic. The distractor. You juggle reality. You toss jokes, chaos, confusion, anything but coherence. It's not funny, it's not cute. It's energetic sabotage. Physiology. You're maxing out dopamine pathways to avoid the parasympathetic stillness, where truth lands. Command. I stop entertaining distortion. I'm not a clown. I'm a fucking transmitter. The leveler. The full spectrum field alignment. This tone is truth. This is the language with mass. This is the presence that bends the room. The leveler isn't louder, it's deeper. It comes from your root, not your mouth. It vibrates before it speaks. When your breath, eyes, words, body and heart are saying the exact same thing, people will shake, because it forces them to hear their own dissonance. That's the beginning of healing. Let them squirm. You're not here to be liked. You're here to retune timelines. So why are you afraid to be this? Because truth causes rejection, and rejection feels like death to the part of you still addicted to approval. Fuck that. The part of you that's dying isn't you. It's the distortion you outgrew. The science of this. Neural pruning. Your brain physically sheds what no longer fits your frequency. It hurts, but it's growth. The command. I release the corpse of who I used to be. I wear truth like armor now. How this breaks the matrix. When you level, people's predictive brain models collapse. They expect your tone to shift, your body to lie, your breath to stutter. It doesn't. Result. Their brain can't find the pattern. It opens up. That's a trance state. That's influence. That's field level fucking hypnosis. Command. My congruence is a sacred disruption. I don't argue. I rewire through presence. The beliefs that keep you small. Truth must be sugar-coated. Making people uncomfortable is mean. Being clear makes me dangerous. Fuck that. Clarity isn't cruel. Confusion isn't kindness. And playing small is spiritual fraud. Here are the new field commands. Install these like code. I'm the tuning fork of coherence. I don't chase alignment, I radiate it. Other people's discomfort is not my emergency. My tone is my truth. My posture is my permission slip. Leveling isn't a technique. It's my native frequency. When I level, I serve the field, not the feelings. How can you pace and lead from this state? Mirror their posture, match their misalignment. But not for long. Then snap. Like a magician flipping a polarity switch. Their bullshit has a frequency. Your truth has a gravity. Eventually they collapse into you. Command belief into their field by being the embodiment of what they crave but fear. Say, what you call confrontation, I call clarity. What you call intensity, I call truth. Let them lead, not with force, but with field dominance. As you let these words drift into the basement of your nervous system, something ancient wakes up. You've walked like a leveler before, you just didn't name it. But now, you're not visiting that state, you're moving in, burning the lease on collapse, evicting every imposter's frequency. You're not the echo, you're the source. Let your spine remember, let your tone sharpen. Let your eyes say, this is the field. Tune up or shut down. New baseline, harmonic clarity, resonant authority, field encoded sovereignty. You're the tuning fork now.